You got a big week coming off a difficult loss. I know you've had a couple days to kind of look at the tape. What are some things that you guys have been able to look at, address, and uh, kind of some glaring things that you've been able to see and really been able to earmark that you can fix headed into this week?
Well, I'll just start by all the units. One new, three new coaches on defense. Or really holding a defensive staff, actually defensive scheme. So obviously, I was pleased with our scoring defense. It only allowed 14 points. It's outstanding. I thought there was times to where I think we had three and outs in a row. So the scoring defense was great. To be able, the one big play we busted a coverage, so obviously I cleaned that up. That was 70 yards worth of a play there. And then I thought we lost our composure there at the end on defense. Frustrated by not being able to get off the field and not being able to move the ball offensively. I think our defense got pretty frustrated, and so anyway, lost our composure, so some immaturity. But there was a lot of things to grow from. A lot of new faces. I think there's 7 new starters on that defensive unit over there. Special teams, new defensive special teams coordinator. We didn't have. I guess a bright spot. Dresser did a great job punting football for us. So that was a new role for him. Snaps and holds were clean. There is a punt that we needed to field that we lost 30 yards on. That was you can't do those things. And we did drop a kickoff return. Peyton Logan dropped one. So there's things to clean up on special teams, but those 2 units were good enough to win. Offensively, I mean, the production was atrocious, and that starts with me, and a lot of our good players got to play better. Our more established players, we got to get better quarterback play. We've got to get better offensive line play. Even though there were some guys that had some, Peyton Logan made some plays, Colton Dowell made some plays. No things are great, but there's other things that they've got to do to be more consistent when they're not getting the ball to help the offense. So it was a collaborative, it was a collective, failure offensively. Give Dean Hood congratulations and his team playing hard and did what they needed to do, and they came out on top.
You were able to address the tape and actually build off of an opponent. How big is that heading into this second week? Eastern Illinois, a team you were actually preparing for 2 weeks ago. You actually get to play them at home this weekend.
Well, it was. We didn't handle it very good. Not having tape to look at in the first game. We didn't handle it very well offensively. Seeing some looks we hadn't seen before. Miscommunication. We got to do a better job in between series. We got to do a better job, big picture, with our players of being able to handle some things they haven't seen before, as things need to be ruled up cleaner with the offensive line and the quarterbacks. So that excuse is gone. You got at least one game to be able to look at and see and get some repetition of some things. Now, people can change on a weekly basis. They can copy things from the week before or go deeper in their playbook and show you some things. And you have to be, that's the chess match of this game. You have to be able to, adjust to those things. But more importantly, those things happen in the game. But when you have a single block, you have to win that block. When that's kind of what it came down to, was being able to take care of the football. We had 3 turnovers. The sack and the fumble was off of a busted assignment on a protection. John's got to take off and run. He did a great job avoiding a sack and, broke a tackle. He's got to just take off and run and take, can't be as careless with the football. And there was a time he was, we were throwing the ball away and he doesn't get it out of bounds. And so, hard to overcome 3 turnovers, and win a football game.
Outside of Dresser, who was named Specialist of the Week, were there any players, especially newcomers, that you thought really played well in their first game in a Skyhawk uniform?
Yeah, let's see. We didn't play too many. Well, I'll start with our on offense, our center. I think Matthew Hatchie has a chance to be a really good player. Now, he probably didn't grade out very high, and a lot of it was some missed ideas and things. But physically, I was very pleased with our center from Hawaii and his potential growth. I think he has a chance to be a good player in this league. the that was the first one that stuck out to me on offense. Michael Shanahan got his first start at tackle. So hopefully this week he'll play better and be able to get his feet on the ground as a third-year guy. On defense, the two corners were first-time starters, Jay Woods and Krishawn Jackson, and I thought they were very, did some good things for us for their first start. I thought up front, Cam Bowdry, even though he's played some for us in the past, I think he played, more plays than he's ever played, and I thought he popped out on tape some with the nose tackle. You played with two different linebackers or four different linebackers that hadn't played a whole lot inside for us before, and John Ford made some tackles. Tevin Ship made some tackles in his first game playing in the Skyhawks. So those are the fun ones that was their first time playing, and so we've got enough good players. We got no excuse. We've got to play better.
It's been a long time since you played in Graham Stadium. How exciting is it to finally play at home this Sunday and EIU on the schedule?
Yeah, we are excited. To be home. We got some good weather this week, some sunshine. So besides our ego and and our feelings being hurt, we ought to be happy to go out there and practice and get ready to go.
Thanks, Coach.